Hey guys, welcome to another episode of How to Self-Treat Your Body. Today we are going to focus on our feet and calf muscles, primarily because they are a lot of times overlooked, but very important because they're the foundation of our body, right? We stand on our feet. Our feet get us to walk, run, they allow us to travel, basically. And if they are clenched and tight and sore, it makes for travel and activities very difficult. And the calf muscles are, again, an extension of those feet, an extension of our foundation. So we want to just I like to combine the two. So I'm going to step back on my mat to show you how to tap into some release exercises. So for the first one, if you have a ball similar to this is an Accu ball. This is great, or even just a tennis ball. Um, this is too hard to use on other areas of your body, but for the bottom of your foot, it just works pretty well. So what you do is, whether you have the Accu ball or a tennis ball or what are those, lacrosse balls, what you do is you just roll the ball underneath your foot. The main thing is to get every nook and cranny of your foot. So I like to start by my toes and roll them around each one of my toes, and then I drop back to like the ball of my foot, and I go back and forth. I get the outside edge of my foot, and then I slowly work my way to the inside of my foot. And then I go vertically and horizontally. You can go in a circle too. And then also make sure you get your heel as well. All right, so I did that pretty quick. Again, try to make it 3 to 5 minutes per foot. Another way to open up your feet, if you come down onto your hands and knees, have your toes curled under. And a lot of times, sometimes this position is hard on people because their toes are inflexible. So even just doing this on a pretty regular basis will help keep your feet pretty pliable. If this is pretty easy, start to drop your hips back towards your heels and walk your hands back. Maybe this is starting to feel pretty therapeutic for the bottoms of your feet. Um, this is really great for, again, toe flexibility. Toes really help with balance um, and stability. And then if this is still pretty easy, you can walk your hands back up on your thighs, sit upright, and this really helps to get through the fascia of your foot at the bottom, on the bottom of your foot. When you come back up, make sure your heels don't start to sway outward. Make sure you're hugging your inner heels in towards each other. And other than that, again, the intensity level, you maybe for a while be able to come up this far, but if you're doing it properly and staying here for 5 minutes, you may have to start to come back down after a while too, to give a little less intensity. So again, you can move in and out of this, but again, stay about 5 minutes. The next, so we got our feet. So you have rolling out your feet, you have the toe stretch from tabletop position, and now I will show you what my teacher likes to call the calf smasher. So again, if you have these softer therapy balls, these work fantastic. If not, I will show you how to do it via a towel. So if you don't have the balls, you'll take a towel and fold it up, and then you'll also roll it up nice and tight. So it looks like this. I've tried using a foam roller, and it depends on the width of the foam rollers. A lot of times they're too wide. Um, so I prefer a rolled up towel over the foam roller. So what you'll do, and again, I'll show you with the towel because most people will probably be using the towel. What you'll do is take the towel, and you'll want to snuggle it right behind the back of your knees. All right. If you have a partner, maybe you can have the partner help you make this happen. And then what you're going to do is just sit back on the towel. And so this is, again, like I said, it is called a calf smasher. So it's definitely going to give you some fascial relief for the calves. But since you are sitting down on it, you're also actually treating your hamstrings too. So it's a good twofer. So 5 minutes here. Start to come out. We're not done yet. You're going to slide it down to the belly of your calf muscles. Then sit back down. Again, if depending on the intensity level, you can unroll the towel a little bit to make it less intense. If you need more intensity, bring in a second towel and double wrap. All right, so let's say 5 minutes have passed. So we lean back forward, give us a little bit more space, and then, so you went halfway down, now you're gonna go all the way down to about your Achilles tendon, and sit back on your Achilles tendon. Right, so it's like cutting or sectioning off your calf muscles in thirds. You start up high and then work your way down. 5 minutes each. Again, use the proper intensity level so you can comfortably breathe through these exercises, and you should be good to go. All right, so what did we go over? We talked about our feet and how they're our foundation and how they need to be pliable so the rest of our body can be dynamic and movable as well. So we want to roll out the bottoms of our feet if we have a ball, even like a frozen water bottle can work too. Our toe stretch, so from tabletop sitting back onto our heels. Awesome, awesome, awesome myofascial release stretch there. And then the calf smasher, which we just went over, rolling up a towel or using the soft therapy balls in the same manner, sectioning off our calf muscles in thirds, and then sitting back. All right. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I always love to hear how the exercises are going or how well they're working for you. So feel free to take a picture, shoot a video, show me how you're doing the exercises, and take me in them. All right. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time. Namaste.